Oh, hi. Welcome to Sesame Street.
Special delivery for Slimy the Worm. Special delivery for Slimy the Worm.
Golly, Slimy has been getting a lot of mail lately. Letters and magazines, and they're all about the moon. I wonder what's going on.
Hey YouTube, what's up? This is part 2 of the Sesame Street Impact Your Life. Sorry that it took a while. I was sick and had a bad case of bronchitis. And it took me a while to get over it. I was going to do it over the holidays at some point. But you know how that is. I got busy and everything. But now I'm all better. And now I can do it. And sorry about part 1. It's not that it wasn't exciting. It's just that my mind went blank when I was on YouTube. And I wanted it to be exciting. Hopefully it was. But hopefully part 2 will be even more exciting. I'm trying to make it better. Anyway, here it is. That's one of my favorite episodes that you heard. When Slimy goes to the moon. Oh my God, I love that episode. That is so awesome. Sesame Street. And not just that, but just any story. Any adventure story. And especially now it's last year, 2019, the 50th anniversary of the moon landing. You know, now I give things a chance, and I'm glad I do, because now I'm finding myself every day that I didn't know that I had, even if it's a small interest. I'm finding myself all the time. When I was little, I never took a chance on anything. I should have, because my family would say, you know, how do you know if you like it? And things like that. I didn't listen because I was stupid. No. Anyway, I didn't take a chance much on things back then, but now I eat it up because I'm making up for lost time. Now I take a chance on all kinds of stuff. And they're right. So, I was exposed to all kinds of stuff too when I was little. My family had an open mind. And now I'm even more open-minded. So, my favorite episode is where Slimy goes to the moon. And I have other favorite episodes too. Some of them I couldn't find on YouTube, like Follow That Bird, because you have to pay to watch it. This is YouTube. Why do you have to pay to watch the movie? Gosh. And my favorite part is when Sesame Street, when Slimy goes to the moon, when the Worm Express comes or something like that. And they pick him to go to the moon. It's really cool. Oh my God.
Well, what do you know? It's the Worm Mail Express.
The Worm Mail Express?
Yeah.
I think somebody's got a letter.
Quick, get it.
Oh, there you go. Bye.
Here's a magnifying glass. Read it.
Okay. It's from Wassa.
Oh, boy.
And it says, Dear Mr. Slimy, you are one of the worms chosen to try out for a worm moon mission.
Whoa, did you hear that, Slimy? They want you! Did you hear that?
He heard you, Oscar. I think he's in shock.
Wait, there's more.
More?
If you're still interested, you must come to our office at the Wassa Space Center and take the worm astronaut test to see if you have the right squiggle to go to the moon. We'll expect you here tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Whoa, Slimy, you're just one step away from going to the moon.
All right. Boy, I love that episode. Oh my God, that is so cool. Yeah, you know, I always wanted to see the stars because I'm blind. Well, somebody told me, actually Gomer16 told me, I didn't know this. I can't see through a telescope, but they have a radio telescope where you can actually hear signals. Hearing the stars, that's really interesting. Too bad they don't have a small radio telescope. You can actually take into your home, and it's battery powered. You could take it outside, watch the stars, put this thing in your ear, and not only does it make the signals like it does, but why can't it describe to you? For the blind, it will say something like this. To your left is Venus, or something like that, and it tells you everything. And it makes it really exciting and fun. All kinds of neat stuff. You know, adventurous. Where you want to enjoy it and look at it and stuff. Now, I really, really wanted to see the stars, especially when I learned about the Jewish holiday Sukkot. You build a hut in the backyard. It's like camping in your backyard, and there's an opening in the roof where at nighttime you look up at the stars. Isn't that a wonderful idea? I love the idea of that. I really do. That would be really cool. And then the 50th anniversary came, and wow, it opened me up even more. So, it's really interesting. And it's interesting to see what it was like in '69. So I heard some of the recordings, and it was really exciting. Really interesting. And yeah, I'm finding out about myself every day, and it's really adventurous. You know, I should have taken chances better when I was little, but too late to go back now. But at least every day, it's an adventure. Finding out about myself is always an adventure for me. And I love adventure, excitement, mystery, all kinds of stuff like that. Magic. And I love Harry Potter. I'm thinking, you know, if I went to Hogwarts and we did astronomy, I'd have a radio telescope with magic. They could program it and it would make it talk. And I'd hear signals, and also it would tell me in a magical voice. It would say something like, you'd hear the signals and it would say things like, for Harry Potter fans out there, it would say, to your left is Mercury, or something like that. It would have this magical voice, and it would say, it would either say, write it in your chart, or you know what to do, or something. I don't know how it would do it, but it would tell you what's there, and it would have the sounds in space. It would say, this is what it sounds like, and then it would play a little sound. You'd hear it. You'd point it up to it, and it would tell you what you're pointing at, everything. And that would be neat. The other episode, my favorite that stands out, is when Maria and Luis fall in love. That is so romantic. I love it. It's really interesting. When they fall in love.
Oh, well then, why were you and Luis holding hands crossing the street?
Were we holding hands?
Yeah, you were holding hands crossing the street. How come?
Well, oh, I don't know, because we felt like it. How's that?
Oh, how come?
How come what?
How come you felt like it?
Boy, you know, you're certainly asking a lot of questions today.
Well, gee, you always say that asking questions is a good way of learning things.
Well, it is, Big Bird. You know it is.
Okay. Well, how come you felt like holding hands?
How come we felt like holding hands?
Yeah. How come?
You really want to know, huh?
Mm-hmm. Is this a hard question?
You know, Big Bird, actually, you know, it is kind of hard. I don't know why, but it is.
Gosh, a grown-up on Sesame Street having trouble with a question? I don't think I've ever seen that before.
No, wait. No, wait, Big Bird, I've got it. You see, it's very simple. See, the reason that people hold hands is that they like each other. So I guess that Luis and I were holding hands because we We like each other.
But Maria, you've always liked Luis, and he's always liked you. And I never saw you holding hands with each other before. If you liked each other before, how come you never held hands with each other when you crossed the street before?
Hmm?
Well, I guess something's changed.
Everything looks the same to me.
Snuffy,
What?
the way I feel about her has changed. The way I feel about her has changed.
The way you feel about her has changed?
Yes.
Yes, the way I feel about him has changed. Oh, thank you, Big Bird.
Thank you for what?
I have to tell him.
Tell him what?
No, I can't tell him.
Can't tell him what?
Should I tell her or shouldn't I?
Tell her what?
No, I can't.
Oh, I don't know if I should tell him or if I shouldn't tell him.
What? Tell him what?
Now, wait. I should tell him.
Tell him what? Guys, tell Big Bird what it is.
Shouldn't I? I should tell him. Don't you think?
At least tell me.
Big Bird, I'm in love with him. I'm in love with Luis.
Ha! Yeah, I remember that. That was a great episode. And I remember when they got married, too. 1988. I was 11 years old when all this happened. I don't know what year the space one came on. I think it was in the 90s or something. And I remember when she went into labor. Maria had the baby Gabriella and she went into labor. Boy, do I remember it. It was like yesterday.
Clang, clang, clang,
This
clang,
is the
clang.
fire one. This is when Big Bird goes to the firehouse. That's another favorite episode.
Okay, firefighters, let's find a fire. Just look for smoke. Because where there's smoke, there's fire.
Sesame Street has always dealt with serious issues, and fire is no exception. And I like the way they dealt with it because children understand it. I even understand it. I still do.
Oh, Chief Bird?
Yeah?
Bird, what's smoke look like?
Oh, well, you know, it's kind of, like smoky.
Like that?
Like what? Yeah, like that. And where there's smoke, hey, that is smoke. There's fire if there's smoke. Hey, there's a fire in Oscar's trash can.
We better get a grown-up.
Yeah. Hey, Gordon!
What is it? What's the matter?
Look, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Sometimes. Now, just stay away from the can. Calm down. I'll check it out. If it's serious, we'll call the fire department.
Oh, we can call the fire department. Come on, guys. Fire department!
I meant on the telephone.
Fire department. Oh, look. They're here.
Someone else must have seen the smoke and called them already.
Yeah, taxi. They
Sure
are in
got
New
here
York.
fast.
Everybody stand back. There's no fire in the house.
Relax, fellas. It's just a trash can fire. Someone in there?
Oscar the Grouch. And 2 elephants, and a puppy, and a rhino, and a goat, and a worm.
Get the hose. Mr. Grouch! Mr. Grouch! Emilio, open the can. Careful, it might be hot.
Did I say come in there, helmet head?
You better get out of there, sir.
What are you, hands off the grouch here?
Oscar, you should go to the firefighter when there's a fire.
But there isn't any
But
fire.
you got smoke in there, sir. And the
Yeah.
smell. Something's burning.
Sure. It's anchovy prune burgers and shishka blob. I'm having a grouch barbecue here.
So you are.
Yeah.
Smoke but no fire. False alarm!
Now, if you don't mind, I gotta turn the shishka blob before it gets overburned.
Before you go, sir, you better hang this on your trash can lid.
What's that?
It's a smoke detector. It makes a noise if there's smoke. That may mean there's a fire. You'd have to get out fast.
It makes noise, I'll take it. Hey! Oh, it's piercing. Oh, I could listen to this all day.
Not me. I gotta go.
Well, thanks for coming, Chief.
Hi.
Are you a real firefighter?
Uh-huh. Chief Kirby. Engine Company number 5.
Elmo, Sesame Street.
Big Bird.
Lisette. Yeah.
Agent Darkness, United States.
Say, Chief, I guess you have to go looking for some more fires now, huh?
Firefighters don't go out looking for fires.
No,
They don't?
Somebody calls the firehouse. That's how we found out about this one. Now we're going back to the firehouse and wait for another call.
Oh, I see. What's a firehouse?
Yeah.
Why don't you find out for yourselves? How'd you like to go visit one right now?
Oh, yeah. That'd be fun.
Can we?
Sure, sure. You know, I'd kind of like to see one myself.
Come on, we'll take the fire chief's car.
All right.
Oh, wow, the fire chief's car. Wow, we're gonna go visit the firehouse.
Oh, yeah, I love this. I love it. Oh, man. Remember that one? I'm sure you guys remember a lot of episodes. Yeah. And I recorded some excerpts from it, and that's how I'm able to play all that stuff, because I recorded on this SD recorder here so that I can make it more exciting on part 2. So, this next one I think is either Big Bird Goes to China or the labor one. I forget. But they're both my favorite. I love Big Bird Goes to China because I like different cultures around the world, and I like the fact that he gets to go there.
I was getting Slimy ready for bed.
That's the space one, where Oscar talks about how Slimy loves the moon. Back to the episode again. I love this.
When suddenly, I saw him looking up with his mouth open. What is it, Slimy? What is it? You want to know what that big white ball in the sky is up there? Why, Slimy, that's the moon. Huh? Yeah. So. Oh, you think it's beautiful, huh? Wow, well, if you say so, sure. Okay, no, come on, lie down, go to sleep. What? You wanna stay up and look at the moon for a little longer? All right, Slimy, go ahead. If that's gonna make you happy, go ahead and look. Night-night. And that was the beginning of a brand new love. Slimy stared at that moon for 2 whole hours. Finally, I had to say, okay, Slimy, enough moon watching, go to bed.
Another special delivery for Slimy the Worm.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, well, enjoy whatever it is, which I would guess is a very heavy book.
Sorry it's out of order, guys. I was trying to put them in order because that's what usually happens on most of these YouTube videos. I'm not editing quite right. I'm still learning about this. This is the only way I have to do it right now. I'm still learning how you guys do it.
Woo!
Boy, Slimy's really into this.
Yeah, calm down, Slimy, calm down. We're going to open it.
Gee.
Hurry up, hurry up.
I can't. Why?
Well, this book ought to show you a lot about space and
This
the moon,
is really
Slimy.
some book. Look at that
Yeah,
cover.
look at that book, huh?
What's going on?
Oh, Slimy just got this big book about space travel.
Yeah, and he just found out about astronauts. Ha! Bet you don't know what they are. Yeah.
They're the people who fly spaceships up into space and even visit the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how do you like that, Slimy? He knew all about astronauts.
Yeah, you know, I think Slimy
It's
wants
funny.
us to keep reading this book.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Slimy. Okay, it says, look, that picture there. Here are astronauts getting into a spaceship.
And here are astronauts flying a spaceship.
What? Oh, yeah. Slimy wants to know why astronauts wear those funny looking clothes.
Oh, well, Slimy, you see, that's because in order for
wait
them
a minute, Gordon.
What?
If you don't mind, Slimy just got this book so we could read about astronauts, huh?
Yeah, sorry, Oscar.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Look at this one. Astronauts wear spacesuits with helmets so they can breathe in space.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of like what some divers wear so they can breathe underwater.
That's right.
Yep.
And look, Slimy, there's an astronaut walking on the moon.
Yeah.
What? Oh, Slimy wants to know if a worm has ever gone to the moon.
Oh.
A worm on the moon.
No, Slimy, there's never been a worm astronaut.
There has now. in Sesame Street.
Oh, well, maybe one day, Slimy.
Special delivery for Slimy the Worm.
Yeah.
Special delivery.
Yeah.
Slimy the Worm.
Right here. Where is it?
Yeah, where is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's right over there.
I love this part.
We're looking for a few good worms. Worms that have the right squiggle.
I've got the right squiggle. Just kidding. Go ahead.
Are you a worm who wants more out of life than just having your head in the mud?
Yes.
Are you an earthworm with your eyes on the stars?
Yes.
A worm with a spine?
Yes.
Then maybe you are the worm for us.
Wait, I'm human. Bummer. Just kidding.
The Worm Air and Space Agency, WASA, needs a few brave worms to get in a spaceship and fly to the moon. If you are a worm who wants to wear a spacesuit, get in a spaceship, and fly to the moon, then write us at WASA, 25 Wiggle Way Station, Cape Canaveral, Mud Flats. Write us and tell us why you might be one of those worms with the right squiggle.
Mazel tov! Now what about a blind person? You never know.
The Worm, Air, and Space Agency. Gee, you know, I never knew there was such a thing.
Wow.
Not wow, WASA. So you want to write to
WASA.
them, Slimy? Anybody got a small paper and pencil there?
Let me check.
I get it.
Oh, yeah, here you go,
Oh,
Oscar.
that's perfect.
Here you go.
But not for me, for the worm.
Oh.
Yeah, really. I get it. NASA, yeah, I get it. Now, if they only let Michael Jackson walk on the moon, that would be great. I can just see it now. If they only let him walk on the moon before he died, then maybe he would be happy. Well, I guess he's walking now in space. Way in space. Whatever you guys believe in, but I believe there's a heaven. So, whatever you guys believe in the afterlife, he's in heaven to me. So, he's walking in space in heaven, and heaven is somewhere in the galaxy where we cannot see it.
Say, you know, ever since I saw that Chinese bird in your window, I've been doing some thinking. Everybody in America wants to know about China, right? Well, what a good thing it would be if a great big American bird went to meet that beautiful Chinese bird. I mean, she could tell me everything about China, and I could come home and tell everybody here. Don't you think that would be a good thing?
It would be very difficult.
Oh, I don't care. I mean, how could I find her?
Listen to the legend of the scroll.
Mm-hmm.
If one would find Feng Wang, the phoenix, first one must find each of these.
Oh, you mean you'd have to find the real places in China that those are pictures of?
That's right. And in each place, a monkey will give you a clue.
A monkey?
Yes. If one finds all 4 of the places, one will have all 4 of the clues. And together, they will lead to the phoenix.
Oh, Hey, that's sort of like a treasure hunt.
Exactly. But there is one more thing. When the sun runs out, the phoenix will disappear.
What sand?
It is written here.
Well, Barkley and I can find those places. We're always finding stuff, aren't we, Barkley? See? Look, he just found a flea, and they're tiny.
Yeah! I remember that movie. I had it on videotape. My mother taped it for me on television. Or did we buy it on videotape? One of those things, I don't remember, but something like that. Anyway, I watched it on video a lot. It was really exciting. Big Bird Goes to China. Maybe they should have a movie of another version where their version of Sesame Street, like, oh, I don't know, Kippy Capote from Israel or something, comes here. I wonder what that would be like.
Hi, honey. What you doing?
Just wondering.
Wondering?
Yeah, I can't sleep. Wondering when our baby's coming. What?
I think you can stop wondering.
It's coming?
Well, yeah, I think this is it.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Well, how can you be so sure?
Well, it just pushed like it's never pushed before. Start counting.
When?
Now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The baby's coming, the baby's coming, the baby's coming.
You two picked a good night to stay over.
We sure did. One good night to stay over.
Wait, honey, isn't the car in that direction?
Oh, I knew that. I knew that. Honey, why don't you sit over here and wait for me? I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sit right there. Good.
What's going on up here?
The baby's coming.
The baby's coming, the baby's coming, the baby's coming. Well, it's about time. How do you know?
Well, the pushers are closer together. We counted and looked at our watch. Gordon, hurry up!
Okay. Oh, hey, Gordon, where's the car?
Oh, it's parked right down the street. Yeah. Say, guys, you can go back to bed.
We can't sleep. Oh, no, we're too excited.
Yeah.
Luis, I have an idea. I'll wait here and you and Gordon go get the car.
Listen, honey, why don't you wait here and Gordon and I'll go get the car.
Oh, that's what I said.
You did?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I love you.
I love you, too.
Black, somebody go get the car so you can all get out of here and leave me alone.
That was hilarious. Oh, my God. That was really funny. But that is one of my favorite episodes, too. I have lots of favorite ones. Those are just some of my favorites. And they stand out, too. I'm glad I could share part 2 with you. And that is how Sesame Street impacted my life. I wonder how it impacted yours. Well, only one thing you can do is leave it in the comments below. If you liked it, awesome. If not, that's fine too. We all have opinions. We all have our likes and dislikes. And Sesame Street is about diversity, which I'm fine with that. So, if you want to subscribe, great. If not, I guess it's okay too. Just watch the videos. Well, thanks for watching.